Hello guys, today I will be reviewing the difference between the new updated version of BoxVR FitXR. I hope it will be informative for you, so let's go! Well, on 30th of July, many fans of BoxVR said their last words to their favorite game, as BoxVR was untimely transformed into FitXR. Currently, the update is available for Oculus Quest owners only, but in the future it will be launched on the Steam and PC VR platforms. Well, the game update is something that sounds good, but in the case of BoxVR update, the situation is very ambiguous. The update caused a big resonance between the fans of BoxVR and made all the games fall into two camps. There are people who hate the new update with a passion, and there are people who accept FitXR and love it. The reason for such an emotional feedback is that the game was drastically changed. There are very few things that are left in FitXR from the previous version BoxVR. FitXR is built on a brand new platform, and in fact, after the automatic update, players got another game instead of their go-to fitness game BoxVR. How has the game changed? Is the newer version so bad, or maybe it is better than the previous? Let's dive in deeper and see all the pros and cons of FitXR. Everything you didn't know about FitXR is in this video.
Amazing speed!
Design. The core of game logic is still the same. You need to punch the orbs, and the better you do it, the more points you earn and calories you burn. However, here the similarity ends. The design of updated BoxVR has completely changed, from the style of the gym to the logic of strikes. To be sincere, I like the newer graphics more. The details are now sharper and more realistic. The setting panel has also been changed. Now the settings are more personalized. All workouts on FitXR are specifically tailored to your past performance and preferences. When you create your profile, you define your fitness level as beginner, medium or intense, and this setting will determine the intensity of classes the game will offer you. As well as this, you can now filter your workouts by instructor, genre, time and intensity, so you can quickly find your favorite workout that suits you best right now. I love the filter. I think it's handy enough and it helps me to choose the workouts I need. FitXR shows you more about a class now. Its intensity level, instructor, music type, and you can also choose whether you want this class to have squats or not. I like the new no squat option. Now you can turn any existing workout into no squat workout. In BoxVR, if you wanted no squat option, you had to play a special class that was especially designed without squats. There is also a checkbox that allows you to easily pop into a multiplayer mode. The game is now more interactive. Such little things as special effects when you hit the ball, explosive strikes and instructor voice add the vibrance to the game. In FitXR, you can hone your boxing skills with the help of the instructor guidance. A voice-over or the class instructor that encourages you, gives pieces of advice and praises you when you hit precisely. The voice-over is optional. Some players find it annoying, so you can turn it off when you need. There are many complaints about the gym environment. In BoxVR, you were able to choose among 3 different environments: white, darker and futuristic. Now there is only a dark environment, and this is a real restriction on those people who suffer from depth perception problems. Some players also complain that the gym environment in FitXR is more with gaming in mind rather than fitness. The environment has many game-like distractions now. Again, I love the recent design as it is more interactive and thoughtful. But some people also say that the super dark futuristic vibe strains their eyes more than the lighter one. I do agree that it would be great if we could choose between dark and lighter gyms. I think in the next updates, the developers add variety to the gym environment, as there are too many complaints regarding this feature. Music. One amazing thing that was so cool in BoxVR is that you could put together your own playlist on and enjoy your favorite tracks. In FitXR, the possibility to add custom playlists was removed as a feature. This is a big step back, but this is what the developers think about this feature. With custom playlists, as a company we weren't happy with the quality of workout produced by our algorithm which powered the playlists. We therefore decided to remove this as we wanted to ensure that any workouts available through our platform meet our workout standards and don't pose a health risks to our players. Due to the Hente filter in FitXR, I have found many amazing tracks that I fell in love with. Now you can choose a class according to the music type, electronic, pop, mixed and other types. In FitXR we added some new music tracks that I fell in love with, like J-Ray. Rock music inspires me to get the most out of my workout. With a fast-paced, a little bit aggressive rock music in BoxVR, my punches are getting faster and harder. So while there are people who don't like the music list, I think the tracks in the updated version are not so bad. It's just hard to please all the music preferences of all the players. Multiplayer mode. As FitXR claims, each time you play FitXR, you will be competing against 6 other players and will be able to see your progress compared to theirs on the leaderboard. Throughout the game, the leaderboard will show the number of FitXR points each player has gained and their longest explosive strike. Although the company claimed that FitXR will have the multiplayer function, there is one subtle detail that wasn't published by the company from the beginning. In fact, so-called multiplayer mode is not real-time multiplayer mode in the sense players would understand it. Now multiplayer is just pre-recorded user sessions. Those ghosts you see around in the gym environment are just random people who have played this class in the past. The first time I played, I noticed that the opponent stopped moving after the first round, while I was still playing, so I always was the winner. The first time I decided that maybe people just were disconnected because the server is busy, or maybe I'm so good in box that I am the only one who survived till the end. But then it repeated again and again, and the result was the same. Eventually the developers admitted on the Quest review board that the multiplayer mode is in fact an asynchronous multiplayer mode. So you can compete with an early version of yourself and even beat yourself, which is a little bit weird. I don't know why developers decided to present the multiplayer mode in this way. Maybe because it is hard to gather 6 people that are ready to play the same class you chose, and they wanted to assure that every time you want to play multiplayer, you will have enough opponents. Or maybe vice versa, the server cannot withstand the number of people if everyone is playing the same time, and this is a temporary solution till they resolve their server problems. So in fact, FitXR doesn't really have a multiplayer feature now. I think it's strange the developers haven't provided the players with this information from the beginning, because sooner or later the players would disclose the truth anyway. One more drawback that I have also found in multiplayer FitXR is that it doesn't have a global multiplayer leaderboard, which is not motivating as you cannot show your results and compete with other people. So only leaderboard you can finally see at the end of a class, where you can see if you managed to win the recorded games. Intensity. When you create your profile, you specify your level of physical activity. You can choose beginner, medium or intense level, and you also specify your age and gender, so that the game would provide a personal workout that would meet your needs. As I want a more intense workout, I have chosen I exercise regularly option. FitXR also offers a filter, where you can pick a workout of a certain intensity. I also think that the new system of strikes is what makes the game more intense. In BoxVR, it works enough to be precise with your punches. Regularly hitting the orb was enough for getting points. In FitXR, the strikes are based not only on accuracy, but also on the power of your punch. You should punch the balls harder and with big moves for a good score. Now you need to sweat if you want to get the power strike. There is also a system of explosive strikes in FitXR. Each time you precisely hit the orb and do it fast enough, you will see an exploding glowing green. If you do it many times in a row, you get the explosive strikes. I can say that in FitXR I have a more intense workout than in BoxVR while getting the power strikes. And I also choose classes with rock music, which also sets the crazy speed to my workout.
Amazing speed!
How are the calories calculated? The calorie calculations within FitXR are based on your movements during exercising and the information you specify in your profile, your age, gender and fitness level. For some reason, now the game doesn't ask your weight, which is very strange because this can determine how many calories you burn and how intense your workout should be. While in BoxVR you could see how many calories you have burned during the workout, now you can see it only when the class is complete. While some people think that it is a drawback, as it doesn't motivate you to hit harder, others think that not seeing the calorie count until the end is beneficial. As far as you can see the calories only after the game, you cannot detect how many calories you burned after a certain workout, because now all the calories are summed together. I think this game design is not very efficient and it could be enhanced. Many people ask if you can play FitXR offline. Yes, you can, but before this you have to be connected to download the classes for the first time. When all the classes are downloaded to your headset, you are free to play offline. Conclusion. So, as you see, FitXR has its ups and downs. It seems that FitXR has a very promising potential as a fitness game. It probably can become one of the best fitness games. But it is clear that now there are lots of things that need enhancement. As developers claim, this is a very first version of the game. They reassure that they are building on FitXR constantly and working to make the game better, with feedback from the community. I hope that the next version will offer more variety for gym environments, real-time multiplayer mode, and of course other features that could make this amazing game even better. Is FitXR still worth those $30 you paid for BoxVR? I think yes, and I believe the game will be even better. Before the update, BoxVR was always in top of my fave fitness games. But it is still my go-to workout. Being a very conservative person who needs more time for getting used to new things, I got used to FitXR surprisingly fast. I still recommend you to try it. I think that many people who have a very negative experience with the update just need more time to accommodate to the new interface. And of course, the developers should react people's needs and upgrade the game according to it. Despite all the drawbacks of FitXR, I think FitXR is an amazing game. Guys, if you have any experience related to the update, please write your comments below. Do you like the update, or maybe you think that FitXR should refund the money paid for BoxVR? Maybe there are some drawbacks that I haven't mentioned in this video? Please, if you have precious insights, share them in the comment section below. It can help other players and the developers to get more info about all the shortcomings. Thanks for watching! Like if you liked the video, sub if you loved the video. Please share the video to spread the word about VR fitness and see you soon!
Yes, good job. Keep it up.